podcast, and I decided to bring the old man on tonight because him and I got to talking, and he was telling me about all the stuff that's going on in Iran, and he asked me if we could come on and have a chit chat with each other. And so, therefore, I brought the old man in, and we're going to have a little conversation. For those of you that are wanting to join, we had technical difficulties. For some reason, the go live button wouldn't work, so I had to restart the chat or restart the live stream. So, for those of you that don't know what's going on, Iran crisis. So, oh man,
What?
You got the camera
Not really,
stable?
but I'll do the best I can. I'm holding it.
So tell me what's going on with Iran.
Oh no, I just want to talk about it, see how everyone feels about it, because right now I was kind of deflated. I was hoping that everything was going to go off here pretty soon with the was it GBU 57? I was hoping that they would be using that here pretty soon, but Trump put out today through his spokesman that he is gonna take action within 2 weeks. So
yeah, but there are people saying that there's like 48 hours to get out and stuff like that. That there was a 48-hour notice, and I honestly, this whole thing seems manufactured to me. I've done a little bit of research on it because it's becoming a hot topic on YouTube, and it sounds like Israel's like instigating a lot of this, and there's even talk that Israel might
excuse me. Hello.
well, hold on.
Hold on. Wait a minute. You said that Israel instigated this. Let's go back to October 7th. Figure that one out. Who attacked who first? And I don't care about the politics. I don't care about anything. If you punch me in the face, guess what? I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna start pummeling you. So Iran, you started it. You get what you get. And all these people that are crying and whining and saying, "Oh, Iran, they're killing our people." You know what? Go back to October 7th. I have no feelings for anyone who starts a war. You start a war, you're getting your ass whooped. You deserve to get your ass whooped. I don't want to hear about these. Oh well, we're getting whooped so bad we can't even. Whatever. I don't know. But your thing is frozen. Am I still here? Hello.
Hello? Okay. I'm just wondering if there's still people here or if I'm not connected. Sorry, my phone overheated. You still there, old man?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Yeah, my phone overheated.
How did it overheat? Is it too hot out there?
Dude, we're in the 90s.
So I've been in the hundreds.
Yeah, but I don't have indoor air conditioning.
Hold on. Sorry, I got to turn on this light. Start turning.
Yeah, so that was the thing, is my phone. Okay, cool. Hey, Grace, nice to see you. Grace Under Pressure, what's up? All right. Okay, so I kind of got cut off, so tell me what happened.
What did you hear last?
You were stopping me about calling Israel instigating it.
Yeah, all I'm saying is, for you to sit there and say that Israel instigated this, you're full of crap. Look at October 7th. Come on. Like I said before, if I'm walking around and you punch me in the face, I'm going to get back up. I'm going to stand up. I'm going to start pummeling your ass. You hit me.
So
we could have our own. We could have our disagreements. We could have whatever you want. But when you hit me that hard, I'm gonna get up.
Okay. All right, but hold on. I'm losing you, old man. Your signal just dropped. Somebody's signal just dropped. So I'm gonna ask who sees who, because apparently, okay, there we go. All right. So here's the thing, old man. Israel was making a move on Gaza, and certain Arabs came to their protection, and that's kind of where I say that That's kind of where I say Israel instigated. It would be like us going in and starting to try and bulldoze an Indian reservation. That's essentially what Israel
Wait,
has done. It
wait.
wants it wants
You talk
that piece of land.
you're talking about two different things because you're talking about Gaza. Now you're talking about how Iran is just. I mean, Israel is being a bunch of jerks about Gaza. Gaza attacked, and that's where the attack came from. And guess who's responsible for it? You got to go for the head of the snake. That's what it is. It's all about the head of the snake. And
Okay.
Iran is the head of the snake. You cannot convince me anyway that Iran doesn't deserve what they're getting right now. You start a fight, I'm gonna kick the shit out of you.
Yeah. Hey, okay, so that's okay. So we'll agree to disagree on this one. Um,
No,
but
make your point.
as
You know what? Make your point because you said something and you just got pummeled with
Yeah,
my
but oh man, we talked about some of the stuff I can say and can't say. So if you guys want to hear an unfiltered broadcast, you
use
guys got to
that.
come over to our Friday night broadcast. My old man and I Friday night over on hobotuck.com. If you go over there, we have an uncensored broadcast. But those of you that are watching this know that YouTube censors, and with the censorship, that means that they throttle you back and they pretty much try and choke you out. All right, old man, can you not? Anyways, um, with that being said, I see what's going on, and Iran is getting involved and assisting all these different we'll call them sympathetic groups. Okay, so they've got these sympathetic groups that they're using as their proxies in the same way that Israel's doing the same thing. But the thing is it's escalating to a point where the United States is getting in and saying, well, we want you to dismantle your nuclear program, therefore giving Israel complete power in the region, because right now Israel is the only one that has nuclear weapons. And so Iran feels in the need to protect itself from Israel. It must therefore, go through the whole nuclear thing. If we got Israel, if we took the nukes away from Israel, I think that Iran would be willing to go without nukes. But why would you allow
Oh,
Mexico and Canada to have nukes but not you?
okay. It's not even. It's rumored. It's not a fact, and they have never admitted to having nukes. You know what? That's beside the point. Look at this guy, Vinny, the genius. IQ test. This dude
Yeah, yeah,
on
yeah, yeah.
like attacks all their neighbors.
Well, I actually disagree with that, because if you look at the Iran-Iraq war, how did they? Well, no, actually, didn't Saddam Hussein initiate that?
No, Saddam Hussein attacked. Uh, what was it for Desert Storm?
No,
Qatar,
Kuwait. No, oh,
Kuwait.
but I
That's
thought that
Kuwait.
before that, was it Iraq that attacked Iran, or was it Iran that attacked Iraq in the Iran-Iraq war?
All right. That the Iran and Iraq they hated each other in the
Hmm.
90s. They're always fighting, and that's what you're talking about. But
No, the
Israel,
80s.
Israel. Well, Israel has never been in a war or anything with Iraq. Is Iran, as far as I'm concerned, as far as I know. Since I've been alive, they haven't been a lot. They haven't attacked each other or had a war. So
Yeah. And by the way, old man, some of these guys are trolls. They're trying to get under your skin, so don't let them get under your skin. It's just people talking shit. Sometimes people say things they don't know nothing about.
no,
But
but what I don't mind that because I don't mind telling the dumbasses who don't know anything uh, try to tell me what's going on in Iran and Israel.
Israel.
Yeah,
Okay.
I
So
I, I don't
Donald
know,
Trump.
but I know a lot.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you were over there. You were also in the military. You kind of had to um keep up on that politics. But here's my question to or here's my thoughts though, is that there's no reason for Donald Trump to escalate these things as far as he is. One of the big questions that's being asked in mainstream media is that the intelligence stance has not changed since Tulsi Gabbard. And apparently, Tulsi Gabbard and Trump are in are in contention because he doesn't agree with her report. At least that's what I'm hearing, like from mainstream media, as far as where it goes, whether it's on the left or on the right. Everybody's a little bit confused on if nothing's changed. Why is it all of a sudden so important that we go in there right now? Why do we have to escalate it to war right now? That's the big question.
Oh, it's an easy answer. Trump has told Iran and has told the whole world uh, Iran cannot have nukes. And Iran basically told Trump to go screw himself. We're going to make it if we want. And you can't stop us. Well, no, we can stop you. And we don't, also, the world doesn't want you to have nukes because if you
Okay.
have, you're going to use them. And they've said that they would use them. And what Iran says they're going to do, they do it. Americans don't, for some reason, understand when someone says, "I'm going to kill you."
Hey, you don't use that language.
That's what
Um,
they do.
yeah. Okay. So, what do you get to have? Why do you get to have them then? Um, so my the okay, but right
Uh,
now Russia's
Hold on,
starting
wait.
to weigh in on this too.
Let me answer the question. Vampire Tree says, "Why do you get to have them?" That means why do you get to have them and we don't? Well, we can restrain ourselves when it comes to nukes. We don't use nukes every time we get in a war or someone pisses us off. And Iran will do just that. You piss
Actually,
them
that's
off,
not true
and
anymore.
they're so whatever with their religion. They're gonna kill everyone because we're all infidels.
Hey,
So
hey,
you know
you
what? Just
cannot.
because
Hey,
I have them
old
doesn't mean
man.
you have to have them.
Okay, you cannot use the K word. Quit
What?
using the K word.
What word?
The K word.
Oh,
Um,
oh, unalive,
But anyways,
unalive.
hold on. The United States is using nukes. If you look at what they've have on it, the munitions for the M1 Abrams, it's got some uranium in it. That's part of what allows it to penetrate the armor.
Okay,
They've been using it since Desert Storm, as far as from what I understand. So we
okay.
have been using it, but we're using it in small munitions, not one giant bomb.
It is depleted uh, uranium. That's
Okay.
what it is. That's
Hmm.
what they use for tanks. Depleted
Yes, but
uranium,
it still has radioactive properties.
but it's not a nuke.
The tank munitions, they still have radioactive properties. Just because it's depleted uranium, it's just depleted to a point to where they can't use it for either explosives or for nuclear, but there's still.
Did you overheat again? Hello? Hello?